What is up, everybody? Trying to figure some shit out. Some weird shit going down with my thumbnail. What I'm seeing on my thumbnail is basically, I'm pretty sure it's what different than what you're seeing on your thumbnail. Yeah, it's showing like it's not showing the Boyz4Life thumbnail on there on the thing, but oh, I need to put my hat correct. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, I saw. Well, I didn't see. I was on my way home. But my dad was texting me the whole time while it was going down. And yeah, the Astros won in what 18 innings. Um, they swept the Mariners. I'm a Rangers fan, so I mean I could care less. What's up, fam? How you doing? What's up, Carolina Cowboys 74? I'm doing great, bro. I am doing awesome. So cheers to everyone that is here. We are going to have a reaction video tonight. What is up, Coach Dante? Appreciate you for stopping by, big dog. Um, if you haven't already, y'all need to sub up to Coach Dante. Guy that gives back to his community. Great content that he puts out. Um, it's definitely one of a kind. I'll tell you that right now. It's very knowledgeable in what he talks about. Um, he's probably the only one in a certain group, out of a certain group, that I will give kudos to. Javier Rodriguez, what's up, bro? You're a fan. I appreciate, man. I appreciate Javier. Is that how you say it? Javier Rodriguez, bro. I appreciate you, dog. I'm glad to have you as a fan. Now, I'll wait for that comment to come in. Bro, I am doing great. I just got done watching um Halloween Ends. I mean, I didn't I left before they threw him. I don't know if anyone's going to watch it, but I left before they threw him in the grinder from at the dump. Sorry for the spoiler alert if anyone hasn't seen it yet, but yeah, man, for me it wasn't. I don't know. I've never really taken any of the Halloween movies to be scary-ish for me. I just haven't, especially now that I'm old. Maybe when I was younger, the Halloween movies kind of freaked me out. But these movies now that I'm older haven't uh haven't been scary for me. So no, I'm not spoiling nothing. Like I said, I left before anything happened because I had this to do. So I don't know what actually goes down. So I'm just telling you what I've seen. I don't know if it actually happens. I haven't spoiled anything. I'm just telling you. For me, it wasn't. I was kind of like I was looking more forward to this than I was to actually like finishing the movie. Like as the movie was going on, I was like, nah. Especially when you start to see what's going down and what's happening and how it happens. It's like, okay, this is retarded. Like I'm done with it. Like I'm over it. We need to hurry up. I need to get downstairs so I can watch, so I can do my stream. 11:45 needs to come. Well, I got a 12 pack of what is it that I got Miller Lite, 12 pack of 16-ounce Miller Lite. So I was in the middle before I watched the movie. I was in the middle of watching uh Cool Cat Connor do his live. I was. The movie is, well, with credits and everything, the movie is an hour 50, but it's not like the movie itself is probably like, I would give it maybe an hour 45, maybe hour 46, 47. So somewhere around there. So and that's just the movie, but with the credits, everything, it's an hour and 50 minutes. So tonight, guys, like I said, we're gonna do a reaction, right? That's what's gonna happen. What's up, Prime Sports? Before I do this reaction, I want to check some shit out real quick here on YouTube. I want to see what's going down in this one live stream. Um, Okay, that's going down. So okay. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do a reaction to one more Eagle fan. Before what's up, Prime Sports? How you doing, bro? Before we conclude this, not so much hate week, but just more of a bashing and making fun and having a good time. Um, talking our ish that we've been doing. Um, take that WWW. Yeah, I'm hoping we take the W. I'm hoping we are. So excuse me. Excuse me, moi. So I had no idea, right? Because I haven't heard from this kid like all week. Like I haven't heard nothing. Like no, I haven't paid attention to him. I haven't watched any of his stuff. Nothing. I have no idea what's going down with this kid, right? None whatsoever. So I am at my parents' house, right? I went to the mall to go buy some khaki shorts, a polo shirt, khaki polo shorts. I spent $112 on two pieces of clothing. I spent $102 the other day on shoes. It's just my credit card bill is getting racked up like crazy. Good thing I got like a $15,000 limit. So, I mean, I'm not even close to 15 grand, but still, like I'm just saying. My credit score is impeccable, by the way. Y'all gonna hold this out. All right, man. If that's what you think, that is good. I'm glad you think that we're gonna hold this L. Bird Gang Sports. I mean, you've been nowhere. What's good, Almighty Fine is Bird Gang Sports. You've been nowhere to be found for the past couple years. You took a break. You never came back because your Eagles are trash. And now look at this kid. This kid is not making as much content, but he's in the chats, especially right now with people with his team being 5-0. Excuse me, I was about to say 6-0, but 5-0, and now he's everywhere to be found. And this is what you call a fair weather fan type of person. This is what you call a fair weather fan. But guys, we are almost not down to 19 hours away. We went from 6 weeks to 5 weeks to 4 weeks to 3 weeks to 2 weeks to 1 week to 2 days to 3 days, and now we're down to 19 hours. We hit the hour mark, and when we wake up in the morning, right, when this is all said and done, and it's about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock my time. When I wake up, we will be 10 hours or less away from Cowboys versus Eagles Sunday night. Still been a fan. I'm sure you have. You've been hiding, in the wings, cheering behind the bushes like the creep that you are for the Eagles, having a great time over there, not saying much. But now that the Eagles are winning, guess what? Now you're back. Now you're back. Just like a lot of your fan bases. A lot of your fan base. Nowhere to be found for the past couple years. Only a few people coming in here and there or staying and talking on YouTube. But now that they're winning, guess what? The Eagle fans. Look, we're called cockroaches, right? By the Eagle fans, because when we win, we come up out of nowhere. Well, shit. Look, I haven't since I've been on YouTube, I haven't really seen anyone disappear and then come back when we're winning. I haven't seen that. But I see that a lot with Eagle fans. That's the funny part. What if the Eagles and Cowboys end up in a tie? That would be some shit. That would be some shit. Eagle fans are down bad for Cowboy fans like they need. No, I know they need us. They need us horribly. It's not even funny how bad that they need us. I mean, that's why they always. Let me see. Let me see. I mean, I don't have it in here. I need to bring it, which I'm gonna have it saved. Because it's always this is the Eagles fans. You never see Cowboy fans do this type of shit Eagle fans are the only ones that sit here. Oh, and Philly fans. I mean, not Philly. Washington fans. They're the only ones that sit here and say crap like this. Look. You see the jackass in the background with the Batman on. See, and here's the thing. Here's the thing, people. Like this right here. Stop your crying and hold this L. I mean, honestly, like I don't even know what hell L should I be holding, because have they even played the game? Have they even played the game yet? Bird Gang Sports, have they even played the game? And what crying am I doing? What you tell me what crying that I'm doing right now? Bless me. But what crying am I doing? Because I'm over here just spitting facts about your team, your fan base. That's all I'm doing. I'm not over here crying about anything else. I'm not crying that you call us cockroaches. I'm not crying that you disappear for years and then you come back when all of a sudden you're winning. I'm not crying about that stuff. I'm just letting it be known what type of fans y'all are. Y'all called yourself the most passionate fans around, but yet when the Eagles are losing, y'all disappear. That's the crazy part. What L game hasn't even been. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm not really talking much or saying anything when they say crap like this. Almighty, like I don't sit here and say, oh no, like y'all gonna hold this L because the Cowboys are gonna win and yada. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm letting these Eagle fans run their mouths, talk their shit, and I'm gonna watch the game and see what happens. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not going to be disappointed if we do lose. I'm not going to scream and cry and all kind of like, look, I already know this is what's going to happen. If the Eagles lose, all the crying and the ranting is going to go down if they lose, right? That's what's going to happen if they lose. If they win, most of us Cowboy fans like myself are going to be whatever about it. You want to know why? Because this is what you call Eagles Super Bowl. This is what you call Eagles Super Bowl right here. They're over here chanting, "We want Dallas," because they hate us that much. Like, I don't hate the Eagles the way they hate us. Because guess what? I'm not worried about the Eagles past playing the Eagles. You know what I mean? Like, after Sunday, I'm not going to be worrying about them until Christmas Eve when we play them on that Saturday. But Eagle fans will be worried about Cowboy fans and the Cowboys. The rest, if the Cowboys do win this game, right? If they do win this game, all we're gonna hear all season is how the Eagles are pissed off about us because we beat them. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, really. About when I decide to get on my YouTube channel, you're crying, bro. No one's crying, dude. Like, when you decide to get on, you haven't been on your channel. You haven't been. What are you talking about? No one's crying. It's literally stating facts that you were here for like a hot minute and then you disappeared when y'all started to look like shit. And now that y'all are winning, right? Y'all are 5-0. Granted, you're not making videos the way you were, or even you've made a couple of videos this season, but you're typing all kinds of shit now in live streams. Well, mine in particular, I don't know about anyone else's. So no one's crying about anything. And that's why people are laughing at you. And fly, Eagles, fly, peace 85. Oh, that says F Dallas. That's why I was like, why do you have a Cowboys emblem as your decal? But, it says F Dallas. So, what's up with the whole and for you to be all about, you to be as religious as you are, I'm surprised at you, Peace 85. I'm surprised that you have a F Dallas decal as your thing. I am surprised at you. No mercy, bitch. I don't even know what that means, but all right. Nobody crying. The fuck exactly. No one's crying. But guys, we're gonna get into this video because we're already 16 minutes or about almost 60. We're 16 and a half minutes into this live, and I can turn a whole. I can literally turn 3 minutes of a reaction video into a whole hour live stream. So this is almost a 9-minute video. We're gonna do this reaction. We're gonna make fun, dissect it because of shit. Because I did watch it. I did watch it, and I kind of stopped for a minute after my name was mentioned once. After this kid said that he's not gonna call anyone out, but then he goes out to mention my name several times. And then I watched it through the rest. I watched the rest of it, and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, we're going to talk about this video because this is completely hilarious. So we're gonna watch this. First of all, I don't know why he's so zoomed up on DeMarcus Lawrence's lips. I mean, we know that he likes black guys. I mean, we've seen him with Where Are You Hiding and their podcast, Where Are You Hiding Eagles podcast. So we know that he likes black. I mean, maybe he was zooming on his lips for certain reasons. I don't know, but. Then I'm sorry to have it bright like this, but you see the Ken Master sign that's up in the right hand corner, right? So for a guy who has a job, right? For a guy who has a job, he is using the free Ken Master because he doesn't want to get a subscription and pay. What does it say? D-Law gonna eat some words, I promise. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. I'm not disagreeing with that statement whatsoever. I am in full agreement that D-Law should never open his fucking mouth at all. DeMarcus Lawrence plays down Jalen Hurts' rise with the Eagles. He ain't played the Cowboys yet. Again, that is nothing that DeMarcus Lawrence should be saying because DeMarcus Lawrence should not be opening his mouth.
I don't want no mercy on this team. DeMarcus Lawrence want to talk with them boys. Y'all haven't been them boys since the 90s. Who is this dude? You want to talk about a guy who's done nothing against a right tackle?
Against a right tackle or Lane Johnson? Because I agree, he has not done anything against Lane Johnson. This is what cracks me up. And look, this is supposed to be a shit on this kid right here, but he is 100% correct. I'm not going to disagree with anything he's disagreed with. DeMarcus Lawrence should not be opening his mouth. What is hard to watch? The stream or the video that's being played? I need to know. Joey, I'm a little disappointed, man. We didn't do anything this week. I thought we were going to do a show together. But it's cool, man. I know you're busy. I ain't no hard feelings. I'm probably gonna have a live stream tomorrow all day during football. So if you got nothing to do, if you want to stop on by for a little bit, talk some football, then stop on by. I'm probably gonna be doing like a long stream, having it on, hanging out, talking football, until the Cowboys and Eagles play.
As more and more I think about this game, the more and more I'm confident we're smoking this team. Everything's written over for a body this week. DeMarcus Lawrence opened his mouth. I don't know why players do that shit. Open their mouth when they're playing against.
Oh shit! I always do that fucking shit. All right, hold on. What is up, Cowboys fan 1992? It's been a busy week. No, I get it. I know. That's what I'm just messing with you. No, his video. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I do apologize. Been working a few hours. No worries, bro. No worries. Like I know you're busy. We had to talk already. Like no big deal. It's not a big deal. D-Law has 3 sacks. He has 3 sacks on Lane Johnson. A strip sack. Okay, I wasn't sure because like every time I watch him, it's like Lane Johnson shuts him down. And I'm not talking shit on DeMarcus Lawrence. It's just I don't like DeMarcus Lawrence opening his mouth. especially when a game like this is coming around. I don't like it. I do not like it. Not this guy again. You're showing. Yeah, man. I mean, the only reason, like I said, the only reason why I'm showing him is because I was made aware that he started mentioning my name, and then he started saying some weird shit that didn't that didn't even happen. But whatever. Strip sack. All right, let's go.
It's opponents. Y'all just come on. Let your game play. Don't talk unless you can back it up like a Deion Sanders.
This kid was born in like 2000, right? Something like that. I think he's 21. So he was born in 2000 or 2001. I really want to know why he's even talking about Deion Sanders. He was merely an infant when Deion Sanders was out of the game. Like there's just no reason for him to be talking or even bringing up Deion Sanders. That's the crazy part. I agree. What's up, Sports with the Com? How's it going, bro? Not much, man. Just doing this late night stream, having a good time. I did watch, Joey, if you're still in here, I did watch Halloween Ends. I don't know if you've watched it. I'm not gonna say much, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Let your play do the talking. We know DeMarcus Lawrence never played against anybody when it came to Lane Johnson because he's been shutting him down since the day he's been a Cowboy.
Well, it's been brought to my knowledge that DeMarcus Lawrence has 3 sacks on Lane Johnson and a strip fumble. So
the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in this division. I'm going to simply tell you why we're going to win this game. I'm not Boyz4Life. I don't need to call out Eagle fans.
I don't know what Eagle fans I was calling out. Well, I mean, I did. But it wasn't because I just went out and picked Eagle fans to call them out. They were being called out for a reason. You had a guy who's sitting here and trying to explain football to me, right? Right? Thinking I'm some idiot, right? And tells me that I'm out of my element, goes to my DMs, calls me a pussy, and then blocks me. That's the kind of, and then these guys these low functioning brain cell guys, and that same guy that blocked me and called me a pussy goes on someone else's stream. I'm brought up. My name isn't brought up, but the situation was brought up, right? And these guys, these guys, that are on this show called The Big Ticket. It is just, I was watching some of it, and these guys sound like complete fucking both of them sound like complete fucking retards. I mean, you have one guy who just spouts out fucking defenses, just types of defenses, and then spouts out stats. That's all he does. I mean, I could literally do the same fucking thing and say know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's not football talk. That is not football fucking talk whatsoever. Not at all. Not at all. But it is what it is. But anyway, that's why I called out that certain person. Now, who else did I do a video on this week? I don't know who else I did videos on, but I did a couple, and they were for good measure. They were for good reasons. I wasn't calling people out just to call them out because I'm a dick or an ass. There was reasons behind it. But this guy is a few crayon short of a Crayola box. So I watched it twice. 7.5 out of 10. Every Hollywood movie has flaws, but I love the franchise, so we can talk about it later. Okay, so you did watch it. All right, there's some people in here that haven't, but I was kind of like, man, let this be over with already. Like, I want to go downstairs already and talk. It was all right. It was all right. I don't know. Halloween movies to me, I watch all of them. The only one I won't watch is the return of, the number 3, the third one. The one with the witches. That was a weird-ass movie that had nothing to do with Michael Myers. No, well, at least he wasn't in it, so that's what I'm saying. It had nothing to do with him. But out of all the other ones, I like Rob Zombie's version, the 2009 version. That's one of my favorite ones of the Halloweens. So, yeah. But, I don't know, man. I was kind of after the halfway point, I was like, man, I'm ready for this to be over with. Joey Shakes, I agree, bro. Halloween Ends was very good. So, I mean, everyone, I was expecting to be scared, and I found myself laughing more than I was of actually being scared. So, but anyway, let's keep going.
I don't need to do all that. That just shows that he's scared for real. When you're calling out people.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I mean, this guy sits here and tells me, or not tells me, but says shit like I'm TTC and I'm this, I'm that, and all this other shit, right? Tells me all kinds of stuff, right? And then he comes on here and straight up says, like, I'm calling people out. Like, does he not know that this is what I do? Does he not know that I talk shit about the team that we're playing and their fans? Does he not know that? But I know he knows that. But this is the kind of idiocy that the Eagle fans deal with on a daily basis. Their own fan base being this fucking stupid.
People who don't pay attention to you. LB ain't responding, you clown.
Who brought up Lord? Who? Okay, you watch any of my videos this week. Who brought up that guy? Who brought him up? Who? Please show me this week of any video that I did where I brought him up, calling him out. Explain that to me. Explain that. I may have said something about how my hats set him off, but again, he doesn't have Twitter anymore, so he wouldn't know that LB actually took a screenshot of my hat and then started talking shit about it. And then all his minions, yeah. From my understanding, because he has me blocked, right? Because he can't take a simple little bit of trash talking, right? But when I make fun of everyone else, every other Eagle fan out there, he laughs at it and finds it funny. But when I talk shit about him because it's hate week, he calls me and threatens me. That's what he does. So no one talks shit about LB. No one even brought him up. I didn't make no video. I didn't say nothing about him. So that's the funny part. I don't care that he didn't. I don't even know how he would respond to me because I never said nothing about him. He doesn't have it. Yeah. EC1, I don't think has a Twitter anymore. He said he's off of it, which I haven't seen him post anything for a long time. So I think he's off of it. At least that's what I've heard. So hey, it's only for this week, Boyz4Life. I'm not perfect, I'll be honest, but just doing it for this week. It's right. Look, I know none of us are perfect. I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. Boyz4Life versus EC1 needs to happen in a boxing match for money is Boyz4Life. Oh. I mean, so if we did a boxing match, me versus him, according to him, he's 6'5", 225 pounds or 35 pounds or whatever it is. So I'd probably get my ass kicked, right? Right? With the measurements that he's got, that he says he is. But, no one believes those measurements.
So sit down. You're going to be hiding this Sunday, just like you were hiding when the Thanksgiving massacre after y'all got beat by the Rays. It was a massacre, but it was a massacre to y'all.
What? This kid is a jackass. Joey Shakes has Joey Shakes does have a stalker. Joey Shakes does have a stalker, and his name is ECG. And he cannot get off of Joey's dick. The shit that I've seen come off out of ECG's camp over there, and I'm talking about, when I say camp, I mean him posting shit. That shit still from April, right? The guy can't get off Joey's dick, and it's fucking hilarious. I be EC1 in a boxing match. Yeah, a lot of us would. And the shit that I've heard that's coming to ECG, I'm just saying, the shit that I have heard people saying that shit's about to go down, all I gotta say is that ECG, this is coming from the bottom of my heart, bro. If you ever listen, if you ever watch this, just be careful when you go to a football game. Just be careful, because I've been hearing a lot of shit But a lot of people want to mess this dude up. Like, I don't know who's going to mess him up, but I've been hearing a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. So I'm just saying, be careful out there, bro. You fuck with some wrong people, shit's going to happen. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just letting it be known that I've heard some shit. But anyway, let's go back to this right here, because this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
You're gonna be hiding this Sunday, just like you were hiding when the Thanksgiving massacre after y'all got beat by the Rays. It was a massacre, but it was a massacre to y'all.
That makes no sense. It was a massacre. Well, it wasn't a massacre, but it was a massacre to y'all. How was it a massacre to us? Didn't we take this into overtime? Didn't they like kick a field goal or score a touchdown? I don't remember. But this kid wanted me to do. I think we had a game that Sunday. Then we had the Thursday game. And then we had the Thursday game the following week. Like, there was a lot of games, and there was a lot of games in that time period where I was like, I'm not going to do a whole bunch of videos. I don't got the time to do them. I'm just going to make it all at one time. Oh, this is what it was. We played on Sunday. We played on Thursday. And I think that Saturday or that Monday, I think I did a video. And because I didn't come out with a video right away on Thursday, he considered me as ghosting and hiding. Right? Even though if you watch it like a few days after, I talked about, that's what it was. Now I remember. It was the game Sunday, the game Thursday, and then I had a thing with Mitch on, I think, Saturday. That Saturday right after Thanksgiving, and I was told, and I talked about the game. I wasn't going to talk about the game like 3 different times. So I just talked about it on Mitch's live stream that night or that morning on Saturday when we talked. I think it was on Sunday. I can't remember. It was a weekend. But we talked about it and whatnot. And I was being told that I was hiding because we lost. That's what I was told. But this guy's an idiot, right? He can't understand what you're telling him. I even told him, bro, I wasn't going to do 3 videos in a span of like 8 days talking about the same shit. So I waited until Saturday with my show that I was going to do with Mitch, and that's where I talked about it. I literally explained that to him, and he's like, no, you went into hiding. You didn't do nothing. No shit, I didn't make a video, bro. Again, listen to what I was saying. I waited until the end of the week to talk about all the games that week that we had. Oh, no, but you didn't do nothing after you I understand that. Like, it's like talking to a fucking wall with this kid. He doesn't understand English. I didn't even know how to get through to him, so I just let him believe what he wants.
When Dak didn't show he was a clutch in the playoffs, clutch in the overtime, didn't come back. I didn't see Boyz4Life tweet, did nothing. He was gone. He disappeared.
I'm trying to think. I had Twitter at that point. I'm pretty sure I did tweet. I'm pretty sure I was tweeting during the game. Pretty sure I tweeted after the game. But then again, like I said, I waited until Saturday or Sunday morning to talk about the entirety of the week and what happened. And I talked about Dak Prescott messing up in clutch time. I talked about it all. It's there. If it's still on YouTube, it's there. But yet, this kid, just wants to pull shit out of his ass and make things up. But, again, talking to him is like talking to a brick wall. And I want to get to this comment real quick. Dak is questionable for tomorrow. I know he is, but don't expect this kid to play. Do not expect him to play one bit. But, guys, I'm going to grab another beer. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to a commercial break. I'll be right back.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women.
And we are back, people. We are back. Okay, let's get back to this.
He says he wasn't, but he was. He disappeared like everybody else. He gonna
That's a lie.
disappear this Sunday.
He thinks I'm gonna disappear this Sunday. Well, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. As I've been telling y'all, my schedule did change. So when my video does come out this week, whether we win or lose, it will be there. And if we lose, it'll be there. The video will be there. I will talk about it, everything. I'll do a live on it and everything. I don't hide. Why would I hide? I've been here on YouTube for 6 years. And he's gonna sit here and how many losses have the Cowboys had in those 6 years that I've been here? Quite a few. Let's be real here. Quite a few. And he's gonna say that because we lost to the Raiders, I went into hiding. This guy's a fucking jackass.
Or he's gonna blame the quarterback, or he's gonna make some angry video.
Well, if we lose, who wouldn't make a pissed off video? But like I said, I'm at the point with the Cowboys right now that we're playing with house money that I don't give a shit what happens. Will a win be nice? Absolutely. Absolutely. Just because, and it's not for bragging rights either. For me, it's not even for bragging rights if the Cowboys win. It's more of, let me see the faces of the jackass Eagle fans that were out here basically telling the Cowboys not to show up because we're going to destroy y'all. That's my whole deal. It's not even to brag and to laugh, because if the Cowboys win, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to talk my shit one time, and I'm going to be done with it. I'm going to be done with it. But if the Eagles win, I guarantee you all fucking week, the Cowboys are not going to hear, the Cowboy fans on Twitter, on YouTube, they're not going to hear the end of it. That's going to be that's the difference between Cowboy fans and Eagle fans. But I digress.
Y'all can blame DeMarcus Lawrence for this win. Why we're going to beat the shit out of him. DeMarcus Lawrence opened his mouth today. It's lovely, isn't it? They don't learn, do they? Have they not learned from Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott when they said easy money, easier than Philly? Remember that game?
I'm trying to figure out what game he's talking about, because Dak Prescott, I don't think has ever lost except maybe one time to the Eagles, and Amari Cooper wasn't even on the team yet. Ever since Amari Cooper's been on the team while Dak Prescott has played, the Eagles haven't beaten Dallas at all. At all. So I don't know what he's talking about when Cooper and Dak said easy money, and him saying, you remember that game? I'm trying to think. 2018? I mean, what was it, 18? But even then, I don't think we lost to them in 18. In 19, I mean, maybe we split. We did split. 20, we split. Last year, we swept. So, like, when Dak and Cooper have been there, I seriously cannot remember what happened that game. So we beat Ben DiNucci. We haven't beat Dallas since that game. Okay, so that was the Ben DiNucci Cooper game, I guess. So yeah, what is this dude talking about? So you're telling me that when Dak Prescott was injured and he said easy money, and then Cooper said easy money, and then y'all went and beat our backup with a sus defense. Are you kidding me right now? Is that what's going on? Wow. This kid, you're right, Joey, is unbearable. Is unbearable with the dumb shit that he says. Literally the dumb shit that this kid says.
I remember that. Cool clip. How did that go?
Apparently you beat Ben DiNucci. And I think Ben DiNucci had y'all on the ropes for about half a quarter. Oh, my God.
After the game, Eagle players were mocking him because they thought it was hilarious how you walked into Philadelphia and thought you were going to win this game, just like you're going to think you're going to win this Sunday.
we had our backup, Ben DiNucci, apparently in that game. Oh my God, Dak Prescott. So this must have been 2020. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
You think it's the same team you verse? I don't think so. And we could tell one thing: you got worse, not better. I'm not scared of CeeDee Lamb.
We got worse, not better. In what department? In what department did we get worse at? If you're going to sit there and say on the offense side of the ball, well, yeah, because we have our fucking backup in. We have our backup in. Dak Prescott coming in is, yes, going to make this offense 10 times better than what it is. And if you compare what we got on offense and you add Dak Prescott and he makes it 10 times better than what it is, and you complement that with this defense, you tell me how hard it's going to be to stop Dallas in the playoffs. You tell me how hard it is going to be. It's going to be extremely hard. Actually, the whole game, he had them on the ropes. Yeah, okay, he had them on the ropes. I was being trying to be funny there. But, y'all, I mean, we ended up losing that game. But either way, we had them on the ropes basically the entire game. So, I mean, a lot of this shit that this kid says is just, it cracks me up, man.
You're going to be more scared of Devontae and A.J. Brown than I am with CeeDee Lamb.
You know what? I can already see the game plan of the Dallas Cowboys as far as defense. They're going to contain Jalen Hurts, make him stay in the pocket, and make Jalen Hurts beat them with his passing. Because I get it. He's putting up 271 yards a game, right? That's close to 4,700 yards for the season. I mean, that's not sustainable for him, I don't think, right? But explain to me how. Explain to me how this guy has 4 passing touchdowns. 4. He hasn't had a passing touchdowns in 2 games. Now, granted, I think he might get one this game, but either way, I still don't see what y'all see at all. I don't.
Because CeeDee Lamb has known to be dropping balls. He's the exact same stats as Todd Pinkston.
Let me see here. Do I have this queued up? I don't think I have it saved to where I can. Oh no, that's the wrong one. No, I don't have it saved, and I'm not even gonna go download it on here. But actually, let me see something. Do I still got it? Do I still got it? Got it. I don't. I think I deleted it. Let me see. Because I might have it here somewhere. Nope. I deleted off of here too. But anyway, CeeDee Lamb is what I think ranked first. And or he's tied for first with excuse me, with A.J. Brown with 11 receptions over 15 yards. I think A.J. Brown and CeeDee Lamb, I think, are off by 100 yards. And I know Devontae Smith is beating CeeDee Lamb by like 20 yards, right? But what do you expect when you have Cooper Rush dropping back no more than like 20 times a game? Do you think that if Dak Prescott was there, you'd have a balanced attack the way it is, and Dak and CD would have more catches and passing yards? I mean, that's just me.
Come on, man. Pinkston Jr.
Well, if CeeDee Lamb has the same stats as Todd Pinkston Jr., Devontae Smith is just a smidge better than Todd Pinkston.
He's never lived up to the number 1 height.
Never lived up? You act like we've been having CeeDee Lamb as the number 1 wide receiver for the past 3-4 years. He's barely going into game 6 as the number 1. So I don't see, like, the context of this guy, the way he's trying to put it behind this CeeDee Lamb notion that he's not a true number one because he's never lived up to that hype is ridiculous. It's straight ridiculous. And if I remember correctly, this kid made all kinds of videos cursing out Howie Roseman because they did not go up and get CeeDee Lamb. Win, lose, or tie, always flag is flag no matter what. If we lose Sunday, it's not the end of the world. Just saying to some of the Eagle fans that get upset. And the season isn't over. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But fly, Eagles, fly. Peace 85. I'm thinking about going to church tomorrow. I've been watching it on TV, but I think my family's all better. Like, allergies have been kicking our ass. If we wake up on time, I think I'm going to get the family and we're going to go to church because we haven't been in a minute. And I feel tomorrow's a good day to go. And if we don't go, I definitely am going to watch it on TV, on YouTube, because the church that I do go to streams it on YouTube, and I'm able to watch it there. What the Eagles going to do if Dak does play? Just saying, I don't think he's going to play. To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to happen. The only way that I think he gets in is if it's a blowout and we're getting our asses kicked, and he goes in to get work, to get game speed, up to game speed, because guess what? Next week he will be playing.
Y'all can stop it, man. And Michael Gallup, we know Sidney Jones shut his ass down.
Like one game, right? Like maybe one game. I don't even remember Sidney Jones playing against Gallup. I don't remember Sidney Jones even being there when Gallup was there. I could be wrong. But still, it may have been one game, and shut him down. I don't think so, right? I wouldn't say he shut him down. Well, let me look something up right here. Yeah, did I miss? Yeah, I misspelled or whatever. Pro football. So. Oh, Sidney Jones plays with the Seahawks, I see. So, he played 17. Let's see. Let me see, when did Michael Gallup come into the league? Michael Gallup came into the league 2018, right? That's when he came into the league. And Sidney Jones came to the league in 2017, a year before. So 2017, 18, and 19. In 2017, he did not play in a game. 2018, he played in 9 games, started in 4. 2019, that's when he played in 12 games, started in 4. So I really want to know. I'm very interested to see, and I'm going to go year by year here. So advanced game logs for 2018. He only played against Dallas one time. 11 targets, 7 completions. Let me go to Michael Gallup's. What is this? 2018 advanced game logs, because I really want to know when he shut Avonte Maddox. I mean, when he shut Michael Gallup down. 2018. This was his rookie season, right? When was it? Sidney Jones. Week 14 is when he played. Michael Gallup had no targets, nothing that game. Like a complete 0. I don't know if he played or what, but like it was a complete 0 blanketed across the board. No targets, no receiving yards, nothing. Just 0. I mean, maybe he did. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong week. Am I doing this correctly? Or 2018. Week 14, Philly against Dallas. 12-9, 2018. Michael Gallup. Okay, here we go. I was looking at Michael Gallup had 9 targets 4 receptions for 24 yards. Okay. I guess maybe, I mean, let me see here. So if week 14, 7 targets, 11 targets against him, 7 goals. So he's not even guarding. He wasn't even guarding Michael Gallup at that point. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to 2019 because I want to see this on 2019. So here we go. And let's do the matchups here. When did he play Dallas? He only played against Dallas in week 16 in 2019. All right. Michael Gallup in 2019, week 16 against Philly. He had 11 targets, 5 receiving yards, and 98 yards. Sidney Jones, 2 targets, didn't give up a completion. So we know that Sidney Jones didn't even cover Michael Gallup at that point. And then after that, he was with Jacksonville in 2019. So tell me, so this guy right here is complete lying through his teeth. Complete lying through a simple check, a fact check of this. He is lying through his teeth. Sidney Jones did not once cover. I mean, maybe he did cover him, right? But he wasn't like he was stuck on Michael Gallup. You can sit there and say, oh, Michael Gallup went against Sidney Jones twice, and then those 2 times, Sidney Jones stopped him. I mean, but for all we know, maybe Gallup wasn't even targeted. So this guy, again, has no fucking idea what he's talking about. Boys, I can't sleep, bro. It's like Christmas tomorrow. Bro, like, that's why I'm doing this, bro. That's why I'm doing this. I'm going to end this stream in a little while. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even sleepy right now. But after this, it's bedtime. I'm going to wake up. I got some yard work to do. Like, not much. I'm going to lay down I'm going to cut the grass. Like, the grass doesn't need to be cut, but I'm just going to go over it again. I'm going to edge up. I need to go to my dad's house, my parents' house. I need to pick up the weed eater, and because mine broke, and I need to edge up. And then it's gonna rain over here tomorrow, so I'm gonna throw down some fertilizer. I need to go to Home Depot and pick up some seeds for my Bermuda grass, and I need to start seeding my grass. Because this is about the perfect time to start seeding my grass, so that way it can start growing and getting ready for the spring. So that's what I'm about to do tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow before the game. Eagles defense is that good. They're a product of who they play. Trash team. Exactly. Thank you, South Tex. Appreciate you.
So I'm not worried about them. Put Bradbury on him. We'll be all right.
I want Bradbury on him. Bradbury couldn't even cover CeeDee Lamb. And Michael Gallup can be a number 1 somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, Michael Gallup can be a number 1 wide receiver on the Giants right now. Right? That's how good Michael Gallup is. So we have Michael Gallup and CD as our we have 2 number 1s on the team. 2 number 1s. So that's fine. Have Bradbury cover Michael Gallup. I don't even think Bradbury could cover Michael Gallup when he played for the Giants.
Got the 2 number 1 corners. Who do y'all got? You got Diggs, Mr. Burnt Chicken himself. Every day he gets lit up by different receivers.
Really? Every day he gets lit up by different receivers. And let's look at his stats for this season, because I mean, I know what they are. But for jackasses like him, he has no idea. And I'm telling you, if you were to have a debate with him and tell him that he's wrong, he's gonna start not talking, but it's gonna be talking in circles. Week 1, when they lost 3-19, 6 targets, 3 completions for 33 yards. Cincinnati, 8 targets, 6 completions for 57 yards. Washington, 1 interception, 6 targets, 3 completions for 52 yards. Against Washington, 1 interception, 5 targets, 2 completions for 15 yards. Now, the Rams game, that's an anomaly. 184 yards he gave up. Guess what? There was like a 60, 70-yard play that he had to give up that he was covering Cooper Kupp in, and Cooper Kupp took it to the house. Now, Cooper Kupp is on a different level than any Eagle wide receiver out here right now. Any Eagle wide receiver. It's like he is putting on a front, people. That puts a front. I never understood why people put on a front. Just be yourself and stop running. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bradbury got burnt by CD. This kid. No, I know, bro. I know. I don't know if you watch Boyz4Life, but I mentioned you and a lot of people. I thank you. Video from heart. Oh, bro, let me know what video, dog, and I'll watch it. I haven't seen it. Jason Reed. I mean, I know this. Jalen Ramsey has been looking like ass this whole year, but yet he's considered one of the best corners. I don't know what this kid's talking about how Trayvon Diggs has been being burnt by every single wide receiver under the sun. He has 1 game over 100 yards. And let's face it, if it was another 50-yard game, you're taking away 130 yards. I think it said like he has like 300 and something yards he's given up, or almost 400. Take away 100, Trayvon Diggs would be giving up 200 and something yards all season. But this 1 game that he had was an anomaly, and I can't wait for Sunday. I really can't.
But
for tomorrow, in a few hours.
All good. A.J. Brown about to bully this dude to death. By the end of the game, people are not going to recognize Diggs because he's going to be so traumatized of how sorry he's going to look on film.
Oh, my God, this kid. I mean, look. Oh, my God. I don't understand where he's getting this information from. Straight up. I don't get it. Excuse me. I don't understand it. I really don't. Hey, we're talking about A.J. Brown, who has 1 passing touchdown, who I was told was going to have like 15 touchdowns this year, right? That's what I was over, almost 1,300 yards, right, this season catching, right? Which, I mean, it's possible this year, but if he gets shut down two or three more times, and if he goes on a streak where he gets 100 yards every single game from here on out, not here, but after the bye, like if he gets shut down this week and next week and 1 more game after the bye week, from that point on, after the bye week, and he averages 100 yards a game, he's not going to touch 1,300 yards, 1,200. This kid, it's laughable, man. Let's go, Boyz4Life. If you watch it on TV, check our Alan Jackson. I can't wait to hear the excuse when we win. It's only week 6, Hurts 3rd year. He's still a rookie, right? He's going to be a rookie for like 5 years, man. Watch. Also, Trayvon Diggs covered bigger receivers better than he does receivers like Cooper Kupp. Yeah, like there's like any receiver that is on the Eagles team right now isn't anywhere near the stratosphere of what's his name? Cooper Kupp. So, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go take a piss, and I'll be right back.
Here. Jamie, turn down that music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie. Oh, God, fuck!
Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed, you know what I'm saying?
Off. He's pulling his goalie.
I don't
fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking cranking.
Knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
All right, guys, we are back. Just getting my beer. I'm ready, feeling that buzz, catching up. So, like I said, man, this is an 8-minute video, and we've already turned it into over an hour already. So, anyway, let's get back to the task at hand. Where we at? Cooper Cup, I meant Cooper Cup is a Super Bowl MVP. Dude's different. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
AJ Brown gonna make him look silly this week. I had 2 touchdowns for AJ Brown, but simply because I don't believe in Diggs. I don't think he can cover AJ Brown. No one has.
No one has? No one has covered AJ Brown at all. That is very, very funny. Because against the Cardinals, he had 3 receptions for 32 yards. Against Jacksonville, his only game getting close to 100 yards after his week 1, where he had 5 receptions for 95 yards. The Commanders, well, they're trash and their defense is horrible. He had 5 receptions for 85 yards. Against the Vikings, 5 receptions for 69 yards. And the Lions game, he had 10 receptions for 155 yards. Like, I just do not understand. And he has 1 touchdown. One pass. He has 1 receiving touchdown, period. Jalen Hurts hasn't thrown a touchdown in 2 games. And yet, all of a sudden, he's going to have a breakout game, and he's going to have 2 touchdowns? A.J. Brown isn't even averaging a touchdown a fucking game. He has, 1 touchdown? 1 touchdown divided by 5 games. That is 0.2 touchdowns per game. Imagine that times 17, 3 touchdowns. 3.4 touchdowns a game. That's not even possible. Shit is ridiculous, son.
Diggs is not covering AJ. I couldn't wait for that matchup. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game because they can run the ball and they can throw on y'all. The Cowboys have a one-dimensional offense. That's not going to work in Philadelphia.
One-dimensional offense? Well, our offense is running the ball, being a little bit balanced. Last game we really weren't balanced. We ran all over the Rams. Your rushing defense isn't that great, right? It's good, but it isn't that great. And what's his name? Jordan Davis doesn't play every single fucking down. And when he doesn't play, guess what? You're getting gashed for like 5 yards a carry. That's the crazy part.
How are you going to keep up the offense that we have when we're scoring 20 points plus into the second? We don't have to score in the second half. You don't want to know why? Because we're blowing teams out by the second half.
Oh my God. 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 Can we talk about this, please? Can we talk about this? They said they're blowing teams out by the second half. They barely beat the Lions 38-35. The Vikings, they didn't score. They only scored in the second and third quarter. I don't know about this by the second half. They're already blowing teams out. No, you scored in the second and third quarter, nothing else. Against the Commanders, who was a horrible team, but when they play them, they were a potent offense, right? That's what I was told. You scored 24 points in one quarter and didn't score a single point after that. The Jaguars. You were losing 14-0 and they screwed up and you beat them 29 to 21. You weren't blowing them out by the second half. And against the Eagles, against the Cardinals, that was a dogfight the entire fucking game. So again, what this dude is saying is fucking wrong. He's always wrong. Hurts' leg is the only reason why they can move the ball. Take away Hurts' legs, it's over. No, exactly. Exactly. They can barely score 20 points on the worst defense in the league. Well, the worst defense in the league is the Lions, and they put up 38. But the second worst defense, actually, no, you're right. The worst defense as of right now is the Cardinals, and they put up 20 points. 20 points. They blow out teams by the second half. You didn't score in the second half but the 3 points against the Cardinals, who has a 32-ranked defense. Holy shit. Fat Boy Davis needs to slow down on the oxygen tank. Have you been watching that? Because I haven't seen that at all. That is news to me. I'm hoping that that's true. The Eagle fans haven't played a team that can play a full 60 minutes. Exactly. It's going to be a dogfight. If you've noticed, if you've heard me, right? If y'all have heard me talk all week, I haven't really, unless I'm asked to give a score prediction, and I haven't. I'm saying 25-19 Cowboys. I really haven't gone unhinged the way a lot of these Eagle fans have gone. This kid needs to put his glasses back on to see what actually goes in the game. And look, for me, and I agree. And for me, a lot of these people are sitting here saying, like, look at the offenses that the Eagles have played. Jacksonville ranked 10th. What? Didn't they just tie or lose to the Texans? They're very hot or cold. The Commanders ranked 19th. They're 1-4. The Lions, entering week 5, they were ranked the number 1 offense in scored points and yards per game. Now they're ranked 3rd after being shut down by the Patriots. They're ranked 3rd, but yet they're 1-4. See, the type of shit that the Eagle fans, it fits their narrative. Oh, look at these offenses we're playing. Yeah. The Vikings, they played the Lions, which they beat, and it was a close game, right? Because their defense isn't that great. They played the Packers, who they destroyed, but it seems like a lot of teams are beating the Packers because guess what? Aaron Rodgers doesn't have anyone to fucking throw to. So you got to put into context a lot of against the teams that they're playing, right? You got to put into context who they're playing. It's ridiculous. See, this is why I sit here and I laugh at people who come in here and say, I know football. I know this. I know that. I know the defense that they run. I know what this and that is and their stats are and yada, yada, yada. Okay. Well, son, I've played sports my entire life. I played into college sports. I played into college until injuries told me I couldn't play no more. I played after college, and I have had injuries that told me I couldn't play no more, which is why I don't play, right? Now my son's born. I'm about to pass the torch on. But I look, there's as a player, you just don't look at what's in front of you. You got to take into different variables. Lots of it. As a pitcher, okay, I got a runner on first and second, 1 out. We're up by a run, right? Okay. What am I gonna do? Okay, what batter's up, right? What's his what batter's up? What does he like to hit? Where does he like to hit it? What kind of pitches do I need to throw, right? That he struggles at, right? And if they do a certain type of bunt, where am I going with the pitch? What am I doing? Who's on? I gotta look at who's on second. Is it a speedster? My ice machine's going off. Is it a speedster? Is it a guy who can't run? You know, shit like that. I take into a lot of variables in this shit. I got to be honest. I don't see the Eagles scoring over 17 points, over 17 on us, if that, yet alone 19-20. The Bengals, Tampa Bay, the Rams couldn't score. Look, I'm going to tell you this. The Rams' offense is different. And I said this last week. The Rams, without OBJ, is getting forced in a lot of Cooper Kupp stuff. The Bengals, look, they're re-up their offensive line. Last year they had the worst offense. They were still putting up lots of points. We shut them down, right? Tampa Bay, you got to look at who they played. They played us. We thought, okay, 19 points. Like, wow, we got our asses kicked. The following week, Tom Brady hasn't beat the Saints since he put on a Tampa Bay uniform. And then I don't know who they played after that. But then the Cowboys started, oh shit, we haven't given up 20 points at all this season. Look, I think they're going to hit 20 points this week. The Eagles are, but that's what they're going to hit. They're going to hit 20 or less. That's where I'm giving it. The Cowboys are going to be at the 25-point mark, somewhere between 20 and 25 points tomorrow night. Or tonight, because it's already 1 o'clock in the morning. Hurts is the same quarterback that he was last year. He played sorry teams. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not convinced. I'm right there with you, dog. I'm right there with you, homie. South Texas, is there a way you can put that video in the chat where Boyz4Life can see it? Fly Eagles Fly. I'll just go to your page, dog, and I'll look for it. Just tell me what the title is, and I'll look for it, and then I'll go watch it.
The Cowboys barely can score 10 points against the Rams. We released dropped 30 on them.
Wait, what? We can barely score 10 points against the Rams, right? Is that what he said? That is wow. Wow. Didn't we score 22 points on the Rams? I get it. One was a defensive score. So 15 points on the Rams. 15 points on the Rams, but yet he's going to sit here and say we can barely put up 10 points. We beat the Rams 22-10.
Right now. The Rams are not the same team. Andrew Whitworth is not there anymore. Von Miller's in the Buffalo Bills uniform. How are they the same team from last year? Boyz4Life.
I don't think I ever said they were the same team from last year. I don't think those words ever uttered out of my mouth at all.
See, but it's a feel-good story for the Cowboys because they beat the so-called Super Bowl champions.
No. We beat the Super Bowl champs. We beat the team week 2 that was in the Super Bowl with the Super Bowl champs, and then week 1 we lost to the Super Bowl champs from the prior year. You tell me, please tell me in the chat, right? The 8 people that are here, please tell me, and please, guys, the 8 people that are in here, please hit that like button for me, if you will. It takes 2 seconds to hit that like button. You know, hit that like button for me, so that way I can get these likes up. You know, on here. I got 6 right now, But let me get a couple more. Let me get a couple more. We got 8 people in here, guys. We got 8 people in here. Let me get a couple more. But anyway.
But they want to poo-poo on Jaguars.
I never said Ram. I gotta listen to this again.
Anymore. Von Miller's in the Buffalo Bills. How are they the same team from last year? Boys for life.
Again, I never said they were the same team. I'm pretty sure I have said without OBJ on the team, this offense looks different because now they're force feeding what's his name? Cooper Kupp. The Eagles have not had the schedule we've had in our first 6 weeks. They've had a cupcake layup schedule. Now I'm not sitting here that after they play us, it's going to be a randomly hard schedule. Now that we're playing them. No, I'm just saying. Look at who we played. 3 teams that have been in the Super Bowl the last 2 years.
See, but it's a feel-good story for the Cowboys because they beat the so-called Super Bowl champions. But they want to poo-poo on Jaguars, who hasn't led a rushing attack since Miles Sanders did it.
What? Am I retarded? What is he talking about?
But they want to poo-poo on Jaguars, who hasn't led a rushing attack since Miles Sanders did it.
What? Can someone explain that to me? Because I still don't know what the hell he's talking about.
It's a feel-good story for the Cowboys because they beat the so-called Super Bowl champions.
Why is he putting air quotes on Super Bowl champions? The Rams won the fucking Super Bowl. There should not be any air quotes on the Rams when he says that. None whatsoever. Yeah. Southside, you got that, right? Like, I didn't even see this comment until right now, right? Until I put it up. But what does he mean, Super Bowl? It took me a minute to catch that, right? And I had to go back because I was trying to listen about something else. But I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. This dude is comparing the Jags to the Rams, the same Jags who lost it to. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm fucking saying. And I don't know why he's saying the so-called Super Bowl champs. No, they are the Super Bowl champs. What the This guy's a jackass. And I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck he's talking about
but they
here.
want to poo-poo on Jaguars, who hasn't led a rushing attack since Miles Sanders did it.
Wait, he want the poo-poo on the Jaguars, who haven't led a rushing attack since Miles Sanders did it. What does that mean? Can someone please explain to me? Maybe I've had a couple too many beers. I think this is only my 3rd one, and I know I'm buzzing, but what does that mean? They want to poo-poo on the Jaguars, who haven't led a rushing attack since Miles Sanders did it. Can someone please explain that to me? Because again, I have no idea what he is talking about. The title starts off DE 90, 500, Brunson, George Shakes, Simons, Boyz4Life. Okay. I'll watch it. I'll watch it at some point. I will, like today. I'll watch it for sure. But I really want to know what the fuck that means about Jaguars have not led a rushing attack since Miles Sanders did it. I watched the Texans run all over the Jags last week with their rookie running back. Yeah, I know. I have too, but I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. I told him South Tex, thanks though. Haven't let a rushing attack gain yards on him since Miles Sanders did it, I guess. Oh, that's what you think he said. So Jaguars haven't let a rushing attack gain yards. I'm gonna listen to that again. because it's still confusing the shit out of me. But before I do, guys, I am going to grab another fucking beer. So we're going to go to another quick commercial. And yeah, give me a second.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women.
Okay. Turn on the subtitles. Oh, for the video. Okay, here we go. Bills, they're the same team from last year.
Boyz4Life. See, but it's a feel-good story for the Cowboys because they beat the so-called Super Bowl champions. But they want to poo-poo on the Jaguars, who hasn't led a rushing.
Who hasn't led a rushing, not Russian.
Attack since Miles Sanders did it.
Montana's did it.
And the reason why they're losing is because
Okay. That was horrible. That was bad advice. That was bad advice to put subtitles on, because that still does not make sense or clarify anything that he is saying. Like we are all laughing right now at what this kid is saying. This kid needs no, he don't need subtitles at all. I did. I don't like the mans no more. Yeah, I know about that. I just say why can't I might have for EC1 to see what the hell he's saying. We still don't know what he's saying. We still have no idea. The subtitles were like, what the fuck? I know. Even still, the subtitles did no justice whatsoever to this fucking dude. None whatsoever. But we're gonna keep going. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's keep going.
they're affected by equals embarrassing them. We were up down 14-0 and Jalen Hurts came back. But you're not scared of him?
Hold on. I'm still trying to get over the subtitle shit that still didn't know anything that EC1 was saying. So the Jaguars go up 14-0. They blow the lead and lose the game, right? Because their defense isn't shit. Their offense is still making mistakes. And we're supposed to be scared of that shit? Wow.
If Cooper Rush is down 14, the game is over. He can't come back.
If Cooper Rush is down 14, we cannot come back. I just don't see that, man. But
You can put the Giants game all you want. The Giants stink. Daniel Jones, we know what he is. He's mediocre.
Daniel Jones is doing some amazing things with no fucking wide receivers in Saquon, and they're 4-1.
They got some good wins. That's about to change versus the Ravens. They're losing that game.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree. I think they're going to lose against the Ravens.
Y'all beat the Commanders. Trash. We already saw them today. Didn't they lose to the...
You saw them today? You saw the Commanders today. I can't see the Eagles scoring 2 touchdowns. I can't see A.J. Brown scoring 2 touchdowns. Correct me if I'm wrong or not. Right, this is the same person who... No, he did. He did.
The Bears, I don't know. I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I think they did. Yeah, the Bears are awful. We're going to end the Cowboys this Sunday. We're gonna claim our number one in the division.
See what I mean? They're excited about winning the division. That's what they want. I'm indifferent about it. I don't care. If we win the division, great. If we don't, I don't care because I know the Cowboys are. From what I'm seeing, the Cowboys are making the playoffs.
We're gonna get the home field advantage, and we're gonna run. Philly's gonna be in the playoffs, not Dallas.
No, I sincerely think there's going to be 3 representatives in the NFC East.
Because y'all not
in the
ready for
playoffs.
us. Y'all running around here like y'all beating some of y'all haven't beaten nobody.
Neither have they.
But you keep saying we didn't beat nobody. Oh, we have. Because the same teams that you say we didn't beat are the ones that are going to beat y'all also. Like the Jags, you play them soon.
We play the Jags in like 2 months. And I don't see the Jags beating us.
They're going to beat y'all. The Lions might give you a hard time too.
The Lions might give us, so they're not going to beat us, but they're going to give us a hard time. This guy is a jackass.
That might be the only offense that you'll ever probably lose to because that offense is not a no joke.
It's not a no joke. What offense? What are you talking about?
They didn't have DeAndre Swift in that game versus the Patriots, by the way. And DeAndre Swift is a better.
They haven't had DeAndre Swift in a couple games. They had DeAndre Swift against the Eagles, and they still lost. This is not good for your argument, bro.
Running back to Ezekiel, and we were able to. Listen, let me be real with you. We did our job. I never seen a team that was 5-0 get so disrespected, but only the Eagles get disrespected. It was
Who's disrespecting the Eagles? From the media. The media has the Eagles winning this game. Every single media outlet has the Eagles overwhelmingly winning this game, which is why I say if you listen to Eagle fans and the media, what is the point for the Cowboys to show up?
The Dallas Cowboys need to be respected like crazy.
And the only reason why we are respected right now, right, is because the defense and what they're doing and what we're doing with the backup quarterback who's only throwing for 196 yards per game and maybe maybe half a touchdown a game. Give me a break, bro. That's why we get the respect.
You got the media to talk about Diggs, telling Diggs, oh, you got 2 picks. You're going to get another 2 this one. No, he's not.
Who's saying he's going to get 2 picks?
Because Diggs knows it's going to happen. A.J. Brown about to bully this dude like it's no tomorrow.
That's a lie.
And Boyz4Life can talk all this shit.
Again, my name's being thrown around. I don't think I've mentioned EC once up until tonight or anyone else. I mean, I have mentioned a lot of Eagle fans, but EC1, I don't think I've talked about him.
Once he knows he's taking an L. He's scared. That's why he's making so many videos about Eagles contracts because he knows damn well he can't talk about his thing because he knows he's getting his ass beat in Philadelphia on Sunday Night Football. Where everybody's watching y'all get embarrassed and ridiculed once again.
It's hate week, right? He knows that, right? It's hate week. So of course I'm gonna do videos on dumbass Eagle fans. He just should be happy I didn't do one on fucking him. But I'm doing a whole live on him right now because of the idiocy that is coming out of his fucking mouth.
I can't wait for the Stephen A. Smith show after the game. Why he's laughing at y'all clowns. Because you do the exact same shit. Every year it's a different story with y'all. Y'all haven't beaten nobody. You think, well, we didn't play your defense? Y'all haven't played ours. You think we haven't played a defense like yours? You haven't played against ours because our defense is way better than yours.
That's a lie. We haven't given up 20 points to any defense, any offense this season. You gave up over 20 points to the Jaguars, to the Lions, to 2 teams. You gave up 17 to the Cardinals. You gave up 8 to the Commanders, and then you gave up 7 to the Vikings. We have a better offensive points allowed for our defense than you do.
And you're sleeping on our defense. Our defense could create turnovers, and it could create a lot of mismatches for y'all.
I don't think they can create a lot of mismatches, but turnovers you are creating because of dumb shit that's going on by the quarterbacks. And if we have a more balanced attack, you ain't going to get those turnovers.
Not mismatches. Are a lot of problems for y'all, especially with your receivers. We know CeeDee Lamb is Mr. Drop Balls himself.
Wrong.
See y'all Sunday. You're gonna need their luck.
All right. Well, EC1 is only coming out the closet because they undefeated and they played backups QB, so they beating their chest. No, I get it. But guys, I'm out for tonight on this. I'm about to go to Pink Saturday and chime up over there. But guys, I'm gonna do a live stream later on when I wake up after church is done. All kinds of stuff. So I'll see y'all in a few hours. I'm out, guys. Y'all have a good one.
I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. Anyway,